Once upon a time, there were two brothers who had nothing better to do than to read stories on the internet, and thus the adventure duo was born. Let's see what adventures our heroes get into today.
What's up, Quixote? What are we getting into today?
So, I thought it's been a while since we've done kind of horror-y stuff. Horror-y, not horror stuff.
Oh.
We're going to start with Shipwrecked on Misty Island, a horror story by Prince in Shadow. You wake up on a beach of a mysterious island after the cruise ship you were on was wrecked and you were tossed overboard. Surrounded by perpetual mist during the day, at nighttime, the island is filled with the howls of preternatural creatures. Can you survive the horrors of Misty Island? It is a horror game, or it is a horror story. Story difficulty is 4 out of 8. The rating is 4.22 out of 8. Player length is 2 out of 8. And maturity level is 6 out of 8.
Alright then. The beach. You wake up finding yourself covered in grime and seaweed.
That's how I always wake up.
Behind you, 10 paces away, is the shoreline. You notice it is covered by perpetual icy mist where the ocean meets the beach. Maybe you can find other survivors. To your front, you can barely make out a skinny path of smooth sand surrounded by greenery. Littered throughout the sparse open space is an overgrowth of sickly yellow rotweeds. You are unable to see where it leads, but it seems to snake towards a jagged cliff far off into the distance.
That sounds like we are able to see where it leads. What the fuck?
Yes, but I'm pretty good at seeing it. Its irregular face covered in purple shadows. The path seems like it could be man-made. Maybe atop that cliff I can get a better look.
Your option is wood plank.
Yeah. All right.
Wood plank. I'll put it in my inventory.
Let's keep that for later.
You wake up finding yourself covered. Oh, it's the same stuff. Okay.
So we can either walk to the shoreline or walk the sandy path.
Dealer's choice. I'll let you go first.
Let's walk that shoreline. Fuck that path.
What's behind door number 1? Trekking along the shore, you feel the chilly water lapping at your feet with each passing wave. No, wait. Did we do? We didn't do shoreline, did we?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, sorry. With each passing wave, no matter how hard you try, you are unable to see the wreckage that you know must be somewhere off the shore. The wreckage that was caught by jagged rocks. The ones that just barely poked out of the ragged ocean's surface. You hope to find other survivors along the shore. Or maybe signs of civilization that must surely exist. Not really. The day goes by sluggishly. It feels unnatural. The sun seems to stand in place even after what seems like several hours. Undeterred, you press on. Eventually, you reach an area where the mist is thicker and colder. You could feel water droplets freezing to your light weather jacket. That's very specific. No sooner than the thought passed your mind did you shiver uncontrollably. A loud grunt startled you. Your eyes darting to the left and the right. You saw the source. A trail of smoke rose in the air just past the tree line. As you cautiously closed the distance to the smoke, you could smell cooked meat. It smells delicious.
Uh-oh.
To the meat!
To the meat!
Is the only option we got.
I want that meat!
Give me that meat, boy!
The source. Careful to be as quiet as possible, while avoiding countless fallen trees and rotten trunks, you begin to hear a soft drum beat. You stop and peer through a thin bush into the campsite. The campsite is eerily empty of people or any signs of civilization beyond the fire. Your eyes gravitate towards that fire as it roars at the center of an empty clearing. Sitting atop 2 wooden poles on either side of the fire lay a wooden spike covered in chunks of savory meat. The fire sizzled and momentarily reached towards the sky as blood dripped like kerosene into the fire. Hell yeah. Let's go steal that meat. Fuck whoever made that shit. Alright, the choices are: this is a bad idea, time to turn around, or check for signs of life around the camp first. So why isn't one of the options, fuck whoever's here, that's my meat?
No, maybe they're just being on the safe side. Let's check for signs of life.
We're not really known for being safe.
That's true. That's probably why they didn't give us that option. After slowly encircling the clearing, you find no signs of life. Maybe no one is around, you think. Maybe you can just take the meat.
There you go.
I mean, who would notice that it's gone? You are sure they wouldn't mind. Yeah, we're not on a deserted island with survivors. Yeah, we'll just take their food. I'm sure they won't care that they're going to starve to death. I digress. Approaching slowly toward the fire, you carefully take the wooden spike away from the fire and plant it firmly in the ground. You gorge yourself on the now cooked meat, feeling sated. You wonder aloud what kind of meat it was. What kind of meat is this? Having tasted many a fine delicacy in your time, and yet you couldn't quite place the taste. Oh shit, it's long pig.
Oh.
A sound startles you from your momentary joy and gluttony. Louder and louder. Panicking, you look around for its source, hoping to run the other direction. Running randomly towards the densest bush you could find, and diving underneath. The sound stops. Looking back, you discover a makeshift elevator of sorts. What?
Okay.
What are we playing, the forest here? One lowered by 4 different thick ropes. Standing on it is a petite woman and man, both naked. From the cruise ship? Surely. Yeah, because they had time to build an elevator?
What the fuck?
Yet why are they just standing there? A second elevator comes down, bearing a fat giant of a man and woman, covered in bone necklaces. Oh no. The third elevator seemed to be carrying supplies of some sort. The man seemed to shift through the supplies until, with a grunt, he held up the largest knife made entirely out of bones. Oh, it's a femur knife. And stone in one hand and a crystal skull in the other. Walking over to the woman, she seemed satisfied. She then walked over to the 2 naked. Oh, hell no!
Fuck shit!
Fuck shit is the only option?
Lost. I never looked back, obviously. I mean, except for to get one more glimpse, the naked chick. But,
Right, but we didn't even describe what happened. We didn't look back so quickly.
for real. Covered in the same puke that involuntarily came out, the same shit that alerted them to my presence. That didn't really word right, but alright. I ran until I could no longer run. Earlier, I could hear them as they got closer and closer to me. It sounded as if they were right on top of me. And then silence. I can never remember such quiet in my life. Even the birds and crickets were nowhere to be found.
That's not good.
They're even like, I'm staying out of this one.
No, in the forest, when like crickets and stuff like that get quiet, it's because there's a big predator around.
I didn't know they actually got quiet, because why is a big predator worried about crickets?
No, the crickets are worried about the big predator. That's why they get quiet.
No, I mean, that's what I meant. Why? Because they're not going to go after a cricket.
They never know.
Either way, I kept running until I finally found a river. I never realized how grateful I would be for the sounds of splashing water against rocks after a long silence. I partook of the freshest, clearest water. Give me your finest water.
Drink the water with my pinkies up.
Exactly. I want your finest and freshest, clearest water.
Oh, 2025. Terrible year.
Yeah. I partook of the freshest, clearest water I had ever seen in my life. I drank heavily from it.
This shit bussin'.
It invigorated me.
I was rock hard for hours.
It tasted unlike water. It tasted sweet, which, in hindsight, it probably wasn't water.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good.
I followed the river, feeling dizzy.
Jesus Christ.
Poison, my only weakness. My speech started to slur, and I laughed to myself. That I was somehow drunk on this dry island. The river ended abruptly at a giant steel door with mist swirling and leaping around it. I stumbled towards the door without a care in the world. Somehow deep down I heard screaming inside of my head, yet it was suppressed by a fog.
We are tripping balls, dude.
Yeah, for real. I heard screaming inside of my head, yet it was suppressed by a fog, by numbness coursing through my body and mind. As the fog around my mind grew stronger and stronger, I began to forget where I was, yet I didn't care. All right,
it's a mystery.
Let's go. Mystery door.
You wake up finding yourself covered in grime and seaweed.
Uh-oh.
Jesus. Behind you, 10 paces away, is the shoreline. Blah, 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 blah. We're back to where we started, and it says deja vu. Feels like I have been here before. Clickety?
So it's going to make us go down the sandy path now.
Okay. Your feet are grateful for the softer sand and the lack of broken branches and rock that littered the long walk to get there. Right away, the sickly yellow rotweed started scraping the sides of your ankles in a sticky way, as if sought to embrace you into a terrifying hug. Get off my penis! But pretty soon they were clinging to the bottom of your kneecaps. Oh no, take the leg, take the leg. Looking down, you see patches and thin streaks of yellow sap already stuck to your pant legs where the weeds had clung. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Only then did you smell the pungent odor it gave off that tasted bittersweet in your mouth. You could feel your heart hammering in your chest. Was this type of weed toxic? Damn it, I don't remember.
I feel like we're still tripping balls.
Yeah, no kidding. All the books I read about deserted islands flora, and I don't remember.
Yeah, exactly.
You begin to hurry your pace. Before long, the path opens up. You breathe a sigh of relief once you notice the weeds further away. You feel oddly safe, surrounded on all sides by elevated banks of sand. The weed diminished. Nothing but sparse grass blowing gently in the wind can be seen from here on out. To your left, the sand comes to an abrupt end. Keep your hands and feet inside the cart at all times. In its place, you can see hard, compact earth leading upward, just straight to the sky. To your right, the sand continues towards the base of a steep cliff face. It's hard to tell from this distance, but you can almost see what might be a cave from here.
Well, if you can see it, it's not almost see it.
Yeah.
You can see a cave.
So cliff face pathway or upward leaning path? Well, I'm not rock climbing. We're gonna go the cliff face path.
All right, of course, stumbled. Traveling to the base of the cliff, you trip over something hard. Uh-oh.
My cock.
And fell right in me. No.
Oh.
Barely stop. You barely stopped the fall. Your hands dug deep into the smooth sand. Getting up, you turn around and grab a hold of what appears to be a giant stone. To discover it's the skull of a strange, misshapen giant.
Misshapen.
What did I say?
Mishappen.
Misshapen. To discover it's the skull of a strange, misshapen giant.
Misshapen.
Damn it, I did it again. Fuck. To discover it's the skull of a strange, misshapen giant.
Yeah.
I want to say it's actually supposed to be misshapen, right?
I think you could say it either way. I'm not sure, but most people say misshapen.
Well, no, misshapen means like disfigured. Mishappen means like obviously something fucking happened to him.
Yeah,
that
but
was
happen,
not
I think
good.
it has two P's in it.
That might be the one little thing that's missing there. Either way, we'll go with both. Mishappen and misshapen. All right. Its head. Oh no, you're right. Its head elongated. Its eye sockets impossibly huge. You toss the skull to the ground, terrified. It shatters. Your body is immediately enshrouded in freezing mist. Looking around you, you find it everywhere except for near the entrance to the cave you saw earlier. Clearly you saw it, you didn't almost see it. Just then you hear screams. Looking toward the sound, you can vaguely make out the smack of a rag doll-like body as it crashed onto a giant boulder beside the ocean.
Jesus.
Holy shit. God. A rag doll-like body just crashing into that's a distinct sound for sure.
It is. Well, time to hit the old dusty trail.
Well, what are we gonna do? Traverse the mist? Go to the cave?
The cave.
Or check the body? Yeah, fuck that body. I feel like that's a thing that I really don't care about.
It's your choice, but I feel like the body would have something on it. That's why they fell.
This is not real life, so we'll go with non-real life decisions here. Let's check that body.
Check that body. Haha! The body is difficult to recognize through the thick mist. But you do discover a thick bronze key. Dude, everything is so thick here. I've said thick at least 4 times.
Thick brush.
You discover a thick bronze key besides the body. Iron key. Yoink. Continue. Now the cave or the mist. Your choice.
So, okay, we went back to what okay, I see. I guess that cave, man. I'm not going into the mist. I've seen too much Stephen King.
Yeah, fuck that movie. That poor Punisher. That's how his family actually died.
He's still pissed about it. All right, you are surrounded by the sounds of dripping water. The further into the cave, further into the cave you go, the colder it gets. Strange glowing crystals line the walls so that you can conveniently see. Eventually, you run into a fork. The path downward is flooded with crystal clear water. Don't drink that water, though.
Don't drink it.
The second path is a steep incline upwards. I guess we go on Overlook.
Overlook.
Subconsciously, we remembered, yeah, fuck that water.
you find yourself at the exit of the cave. A small ledge that juts out from the wall overlooking a villa.
Oh, no.
Looks like the only way down is to jump. Fuck you!
I'm going to put down the wood plank we have.
I'm just gonna, like, sand skate down that motherfucker. Mountain board.
No, I was thinking, just act like a pirate and just jump off.
Oh, you made a plank so you could jump off the fucking board? We're on a shipwreck, I guess. Alright, so the only option is Seaside Villa exterior. Before you stands the remnants of a rundown villa, built into the side of the rocky face and facing the ocean. On the second floor window, you can see soft yellow candlelight flickering against the breezy curtains. Beside the villa is a path that arcs around it and toward the lighthouse. There's a lot on this deserted island, I'm just saying. Checking the door, you find it locked. A note is beside the door. My treasure forever buried beneath the garden.
That's a hoe.
Hoe! Alright, so we pick up a hoe. I love buried treasure. I love gold. So enter the villa, path beside the house, take rope ladder down the cliff.
Ooh.
See, beneath the garden. Where's the garden again? Second floor, beside the villa is a path that arcs around. No, the arc is there. So I guess enter the villa to get to the garden?
Is that where you want to go?
Fuck
I
yeah,
feel like we want to stay away from all civilization, because obviously this place is not fucking abandoned.
But buried treasure!
Yeah, wouldn't that be down? Buried? Take rope ladder down the cliff?
Yeah, but that's the garden's in the villa, I imagine.
Enter that villa.
Now, fuck it. Take the rope ladder down. Uncoiling the long rope ladder, you drop it off the side of the cliff. Once you are sure it will hold your weight, you begin to descend until you reach the bottom. Standing beside the ocean, the mist swirling almost as if it's alive. High tide has come in, and you are surrounded by water and mist on all sides. Fuck!
Yeah, wrong choice.
You notice a man lying on a giant boulder, only partially surrounded by mist. Walking closer, you begin to smell the blood. He is dead.
Nice.
D-E-D. Dead.
Do we poke him with the hoe? Just make sure.
I guess this time we don't get to check the body. Oh, you want to... hoe.
Can we use said hoe? Yeah, use that item.
Can't be used here.
Can't
What
poke
about
him.
wood plank? Hit him with the plank. Can't use here. All right.
Oh, there.
Enter the mist. Fuck that mist.
Ugh, yeah, climb back up that ladder. To the villa.
Enter the villa. Ooh.
The inside is dusty, covered in cobwebs and broken floorboards.
Like your mama's cooter. Sorry.
Covered in cobwebs and broken floorboards. Let's grab another fucking plank. Never have too many planks. All of the windows on this floor are boarded up. On the center of the floor is a pentagram. Oh, that's always fun. In red chalk, and a well-used candle at each point. It appears to be missing something in the center.
The wick.
Beside the wall is a ladder. All right. Well, grab the binoculars for sure, right?
Take them binocs. Take that ladder. Because we're just going to walk around.
Yeah, so
with a
all
plank,
this shit.
an iron key, a hoe, binoculars, a ladder. People are going to come out and be like, hey, steal it!
It's gonna be like that chick on the labyrinth. Oh, nice.
Seaside Villa exterior or upstairs? We're here. Let's go upstairs.
Yeah, let's go upstairs.
Oh, jeez. Oh, okay.
Up.
A makeshift bed lay beside the far wall. A tabletop with a small candle lay burning near the only open window. Beside it, a note. Scribbled on the walls, in what appears to be blood, it says, "Missing ingredient, crystal skull. No escape. The monsters kill. That touches the mist. How long has the lighthouse led ships," I thought it said LED ships, "to doom? Hundreds of them." Take the letter.
Let's take that letter.
Take that letter, go back downstairs.
So, Villa exterior.
Yep. Oh, do we want to take the... No, don't go to the mist. It says mist kills.
Oh. Yeah, but it says rope. I didn't see rope bridge before.
Oh, rope bridge is new. Rope bridge?
I guess rope bridge that just appeared. The rope bridge looks old. Its ropes frayed and thin in places. You walk slowly over the wooden planks. Hey, I got a wooden plank. You notice
one?
Yeah, you notice
got you.
half of them rotted out as you slowly make your way across the chasm. Hey, I feel like we're about to be in luck, buddies. Looking down, you can see jagged stone peeking out of the ocean surface below you. What must
That's
be
safe.
Hundreds of shipwrecks scattered below you, enshrouded in thin. Oh, it's thin this time. Swirls of mist. A plank is missing. One singular plank to solve the world.
You can't travel any further.
You cannot travel any further.
Says you, motherfucker. Wood plank. Use item.
Boom!
Tell me I don't know how to play video games, bitch.
I bet you I'm gonna use this fucking key too. And maybe this hoe. I don't know.
Always using hose. Travel through the forest on a thin dirt path. You say to hell with it and decide to cut through the trees and off the path. Why would I do that? You notice the treetops at the bottom of the hill. Atop those trees, you can see what looks like a vast network of tree houses.
Oh.
At your feet, you find a hand full of smooth stones, useful for throwing perhaps. I need somewhere to get a closer look. Grab them stones.
Now we're gonna fill our pockets with stones. Okay, let's get it.
I mean, worst case scenario, I'm just gonna jump in the ocean and end it thanks to the stones. Head down closer.
And this fucking ladder and everything else.
Shit.
I mean, I guess this is aluminum. It'll float, right? Doesn't aluminum float?
I don't know, and I'm not gonna find out.
Carefully heading down the hill, you hear someone call out your name. Startled, you look down and...
Hey, pussy!
Ew, rude! That's what my mama called me. Don't call me that.
That's not cool, bro.
Startled, you look down and see Hamlin. Oh, hey, what's up, guy? Watching you with a coy smile. Oh,
Who the fuck is Hamlin?
The same bastard that stole from you during the cruise and humiliated you in front of everyone like you were a joke.
If I had just waited one sentence, I would have found out who Hamlin was.
And this guy got serious real quick.
Yeah, fuck this guy.
You want to be Hamlin?
Sure. Let's see, what kind of voice do you want for Hamlin?
Like classic 80s bully.
Dude, I thought I'd never see you again.
He said. You just stare at him blankly.
I've been looking for you for hours, man.
He then said, Listen, Hamlin, we need to get down to those tree houses. They might be able to help us. I said bluntly.
Chill, bruh. I got this. Just follow me.
Okay. I smiled.
We forgave that bitch quick, fast, and in a hurry. What's this shit? To the clearing.
Follow that guy, he's a leader.
Dude, look at all that meat. As he stares at my pants. Wait. Hamlin said. As he moved forward, he not surprisingly seemed to have completely forgotten about you as you lag further and further behind. Once he reaches the clearing, you just stare at him. As time seems to slow down, a strange idea comes over you. A handful of stones? Hit him with that shit?
Yeah, but I hit him with them stones. Oh shit. You throw one of your handful of stones up toward the tree houses with all of your might. I got like 5 more packed ready to go. Unsure if it reached its destination, you throw another and another before elevators from the tree houses come down with 2 natives walking off of them. Hamlin just stood there looking at them unflinching, unmoving, like a statue. The fat man approached him with a crystal skull in hand, its empty eye sockets facing Hamlin. He raised the bone dagger to Hamlin's face, showing him it, moving it left to right before he sunk it into his heart. He then that's pretty quick. He then cut his heart out and drained the blood onto the crystal skull. I feel like they're like combining Indiana Jones movies at this point now.
Yeah.
They're placing the crystal skull on a pedestal on the 3rd elevator. He and the tribal women began cutting into Hamlin. Their backs turned to the crystal skull. Okay, now is our chance, I guess.
We throw another handful of stones.
That was effective.
Now's your chance. You waste no time sneaking over towards the crystal skull. When you pick it up, it is warm. Yeah, it's covered in blood. It is pristine without any evidence of blood covering its surface. What? If I just wait one more second, I would stop sounding like a fool in this read. Looking up towards the cannibals, they are already facing you. Ah, dimmadam.
Dimmadam.
You immediately turn and run harder than you have ever ran in your life. Loud grunts can be heard all around you. They're in every fucking tree, it seems. Oh no. And they all know what you did. So, we're gonna get you!
Serpentine! Serpentine!
Zigzagging through the trees, you work your way back toward the lighthouse. You can feel the pull of the lighthouse guiding you, almost pulling you forward, giving you strength. The grunts grow louder and louder. First half a dozen, that would sound like 100. Like, you guys are alright? You guys don't sound like you're in shape. you begin to feel cooler. Laughing aside, you swear the crystal skull has empowered you before you realize that mist is beginning to creep up from your right side.
Oh, fuck.
You say to yourself as you attempt to desperately pick up the pace. Shrill shrieks begin to sound at among the grunts, quiet at first, but then somehow even louder than the combined grunts. An unholy sound that chills you to the bone. Loud thuds can be heard, but you dare not look back. The grunts begin to subside until all you can hear are the shrieks and thunderous steps. The bridge is to your front. The bridge is in front of you. Gunning straight for it, when you nearly reach it, you finally look back. Even in the darkness and mist, you can make out the strange elongated heads. Ugh. The misshapen oversized limbs of bipedal creatures over 9 feet tall. Ugh. Their eyes glowed a disturbing yellow color. Without realizing you had been rushing across the bridge, even while looking back. That's dangerous. You couldn't even recall making it halfway. One moment you were looking at a nightmare from a horror novel. The next thing you know, you are already near the lighthouse.
Come on! Almost!
You screamed throughout clenched teeth. I like how you did the whole train scene from Stay By Me. Train! You could hear the rope stretching like a taut rubber band about to snap. Your heart sinks as you feel a hard give from under you. A moment of weightlessness followed by the pull of gravity.
Grab that crystal skull.
Grab that crystal skull. Come on, Elmo! Life's a bitch. Or can we use ladder? Use item?
Let's go to heaven. Oh, no.
Use that skull? Use the skull? Oh, no, come on.
We have to go to that one place with the skull. We already know where we need to go.
Use that hoe?
Use that hoe.
Life's a bitch. Oh, back to the beach, you fuckhead. You wake bruised, battered, and cut up with somehow alright. You got the crystal skull. A couple water droplets. Yeah. Almost done. Go to the steep path. Oh, this is like, feel it exterior.
Yeah, because now we know.
To the garden. Now we can go to the garden. Give me that gold, baby.
You rush towards the garden. Standing in between you and the lighthouse is a massive iron gate chained together by a dozen heavy chains. Climb that fucking gate.
Oh, in case for the listeners, because if it wasn't clear enough because I was rambling, we got reset to the back of the beach, but now we're at the garden. To the villa. To your front. In front of you is the familiar villa, somehow even more eerie looking with nearby mist. The mist itself will not touch the house. Huh. Tendrils continuously leap out toward the house only to sizzle and fade. That's weird.
No, I'm about to say, we have to go to the villa and go, it's not in the garden. So go back to the villa.
Oh, no, we're in the garden. We're in the garden. We gotta use the hoe. That's what it is.
A key. The
Use
key?
the key? No.
Huh? Throw some rocks. No.
If all else fails, rocks.
Use the crystal skull.
Yeah, I think this is supposed to be using the lighthouse, no?
Uh-huh.
All right, so back to the villa. I guess enter the villa. Villa exterior.
It's the same shit. Use some
to the
binoculars.
I guess use the binoculars. Do we use the ladder?
I'm pretty sure we used the ladder, right?
No, we didn't.
Oh,
All right.
shit.
Oh, hold on. So in the garden, you got to use the ladder to get to the lighthouse, but it didn't tell us the lighthouse is in the garden. That's okay. We're on track.
Now we know, and knowing is half the battle.
The other half is extreme violence.
The lighthouse is massive, made out of giant slabs of stones and covered in moss. Nearly halfway. You didn't use thick on that one? Come on now. But made out of giant slabs of stone and covered in moss nearly halfway up the side. At the top, there is no light, just dusty looking glass. The lighthouse entrance is 2 large stone doors, neither with a handle. Well, that's inconvenient. As you reach the doors, you hear the all too familiar shriek, because it's familiar shriek from what make the shriek.
The monsters that were chasing us with the long heads like xenomorphs.
Oh, okay. So we have already heard the shriek. All right. The doors have no handles, and you freak out, wondering how you will open it. You turn behind you in a panic, just in time to see the monstrous demon bust through the iron gate. He said, fuck that gate. I don't need no key.
Fuck this thick gate.
Fight the monster with the skull. Yeah, because that's my first thought when I see a monster demon bursting through a gate. That was impervious to me.
Use the hoe. No.
You
right.
swing at it.
Fight the monster with the skull. Without thinking, you lunge at the monster, skull raised high, screaming at the top of your lungs. You never felt so alive! This cocaine's awesome! You barely catch a glimpse of the blur that was its long limbs that stopped you dead. Oh. You can feel the bones in your ribcage break under such intense pressure. It holds inches from your mouth. Its teeth are serrated and almost as big as your head. Its giant yellow eyes stare at you. It opens its mouth. Its breath rancid and heavy. The feeling of the crushing claws were nothing compared to the feeling of teeth sinking into your flesh. Your upper body bending backwards until you can only see through bloody eyes the back of your own legs. Gah! The sound of snapping vertebrae is the last thing you hear. Well, that wasn't cool.
Like, go back one and actually use the crystal skull.
It says, fight the monster with, so it gives us, I thought it would use it. Crystal skull, use item. Can't use item here.
Oh, and of course you can't use it here. So how the fuck am I supposed to fight the monster with the skull?
Use a ladder.
Use that ladder.
All right, well, that was really good. I like that one. I would like to finish it, but we're running low on time. So that's it for us. We're not doing another run through this. This was awesome. I mean, a couple grammar errors, knock off some points on there, but I really enjoyed this game.
No, that was actually fun. It was fun.
It was everywhere, but like it ran well and it puts you back. I like the resetting, but still having the inventory and then pushing forward on it.
You know, usually my bitch is like not having multiple options. I feel like there's a lot of options that you can go through.
So many options, so wild options. Yeah. What do you want to give this guy?
I'm gonna say a 6-7.
6-7? Yeah. I would have given this one a solid 7, but like the grammatical errors were a bit annoying. I say a 6 on this one. This was pretty fucking good. I enjoyed this one a lot.
Definitely worthy of a 6.
Yeah, 6. What comment do you want to put?
Oh man, I don't know, because we didn't really get to play it all out.
Lots of options. Enjoyed that shit. Neat.
Gotta love derogatory comments.
That was a derogatory. All right.
And thus ends today's journey. Tune in next time. Goodbye.